Hi everybody, it's Teresa, the dental assistant tutor here. As some of you guys know, as my subscribers, I am a dental assistant, dental instructor, RDA, and CDA for 30 years now. And up to this year, I got an email because they've changed the laws for all new dental assistants. They must take this course, this test for the Jurisprudence exam. And not only do the newbies have to do it, but everybody's going to have to do it. And I'm going to go ahead and read my letter to you so you can hear what you're going to get. It will be in your email, and it's going to come from Dental Health. So you might be thinking it's a advertisement of some sort, but it's actually from the health department. If you read in the parentheses, it says dental.health@tennessee.gov. You're going to want to open that email to dental health. So they're basically saying to all the dental professionals out there, please disregard this message. You've already completed the Jurisprudence exam. We automatically receive your scores the next business day after you complete the examination. So they do say you get a score the next day, but let's follow. A jurisprudence examination is required before your renewal application will be approved. Renewal, that's for people who are already established in this field. Also, it's going to be for the new ones when you apply. The exam is no fail exam, but yet we will receive your scores the next day. The exam is no fail exam. You are required to answer 25 questions correctly and is an open book exam. You were notified by the email from Survey Gizmo. So there's another email floating around called Survey Gizmo. What your username and password is for the exam. The renewal application will not be approved until you complete the Jurisprudence examination. So you must do this. If you did not receive an email from the Survey Gizmo regarding the exam, the link to the exam is online, and we'll click here. The information regarding your password is below. So say you can't find that email, like I couldn't, then I went ahead and read further. Jurisprudence exam password. The password will be lowercase first initials of your first name and last name. For example, Teresa Biggs, lowercase TB. Uppercase license type code. So if you are a dentist, DS, dental hygienist, DH, and dental assistants, DA. So far, mine would be lowercase TB, capital letters, DA. Dental assistants, the hashtag symbol right after that, followed by the uppercase R. And then your license renewal, the last couple digits. So right here on your certification, it would be the numbers. Boop, 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 boop. Don't really want to show mine too much. So that's how you would do that. This email is being sent to all licensees who have an open renewal application, and you have an email address on file. If you already submitted your renewal application, your license will automatically be renewed when verification of completion of this exam is received. Note, dentists who have been reported as being deficient in paying in professional privilege tax will not be renewed until a tax clearance letter is received from the Tennessee Department of Revenue. Let me read that again, okay? Note, that way, if you're a dentist watching my channel make sure that you have this before your renewal date. So let's read it again. Note, dentists who have been reported as being deficient in paying the professional privilege tax will not be renewed until a tax clearance letter is received from the Tennessee Department of Revenue. It's all about money, guys. If you mail the renewal application, the license is renewed 5 days after receipt of the application, and fees if the exam results have been received. Note, the online renewal system is a new system. We went live with initial applications in 2017, so it started in 2017, and renewal applications in March of 2018. If you have never used the new system, you will need to begin as a new user to create an account, and then you will need to add your license to the account. If you have more than one license, you can add all your licenses you hold held to the same account. If you do not intend to renew your license, you can submit the affidavit of retirement, which is online. Now, anybody thinking about retiring their application, I have a few times, but I'm going to keep on teaching. When you do that, when you want to renew it, you have to pay for every single year. Okay, so keep that in mind from the date that you retired it. The online renewal system is a new system. Okay, I read that already. Sorry, guys. I'm nervous about the test. Teachers get nervous too, even though you can't fail it. um, if you don't renew it to retire your license. Sincerely, the Tennessee Health Department. For me, it'd probably be for California, somebody else, if this is spreading, if it's worldwide. I haven't done too much research on it. Kind of been dreading it just because I've heard my students complain about it. D. Smith is director, and that's it. All right. So now what I'm gonna do is I don't have my password. I wrote it down though. Remember, lowercase, first and last name, capitalize what you are, hashtag what you are, and then the letter R, and then the numbers on your thing. That's simple. It's more of a Morse code trying to get into this test than anything else. So then you come to your state department, okay? And then I will go ahead and click on license renewal, license verification. You can do all that online. Sometimes you have to change your last name. I still need to do this. I have my maiden name. Jurisprudence exam. Also, when you switch jobs, you're supposed to let the state know, each state know. Okay. List of license, and then we're going to click on the jurisprudence exam. Okay. Please read the following instructions carefully before starting your jurisprudence exam. Couldn't they give it a simpler name now? Some of us stutter. All right. This is an open book exam with no fees, no fail, and no time limit. Yay, I could be sitting here all night trying to pass this. Dental professionals are encouraged to use the statutes, rules, and any other resources necessary. You can access this Tennessee statutes and rules at click here. So we can click there, open up another page, and see the laws. Dental professionals may take the jurisprudence exam as many times as needed to pass. But wait, it's not a pass or fail. All right, I don't want to get myself in trouble. But anyway, with no penalties of the page labeled. Save and continue later. The exam will send you a one-time usable URL link to re-enter the exam at the point you left. Note, the feature can be used multiple times. Answer 25 questions correctly, successfully complete the jurisprudence exam. Okay, this is going to be fun because my main focus has been the oral health, the teeth, and teaching. Not so much. What is this going to be consisting of? I can't wait to share. Okay, let's keep going. Application for initial licensure, reinstatement, or reactivation will be required to submit an application to the Board of Dentistry before taking the jurisprudence exam. For more details, click here. Okay. Renewal applications will be able to take exam up to 70 days prior to expiration date of the license. License will not be renewed until the exam is completed before each renewal expiration date. Once you complete the examination, you will need to allow 48 to 72 hours for your score to be posted. So then we scroll down, and I'm going to go ahead and enter my email. I'm going to turn this around, and then this is where you put the password. Okay, so let me go ahead and do that. And then tab. Okay, that's me tab. So, here we go. Okay. Next. We are in. Welcome. Please read the following instruction carefully before starting your jurisprudence exam. This is an open book exam with no fees, no fail, and no time limit. Dental professionals are encouraged to use the statute's rules, and they give me that information again. Wait a minute. What happened here? The password would be lowercase first initial of your first name, last name. Yes, well, I got all that. All right. So if you don't do it correctly for some reason, learn from me. Okay. Let me go back. Let's see what it is. I'm in. It's because I've been married before. You gotta change that name. I've been too busy making videos for everybody. All right, so here we go. Welcome, Teresa. Please, can you see my license? I don't care. Anyway, welcome, Teresa. Please verify your details below before proceeding to the jurisprudence exam. If any of your details are incorrect, please exit for the assistance, contact Board of Dentistry at Dental Health, our website, and everything else. Email, first name, last name. They do have my correct married name on there. Profession, select one. Okay, so it wasn't enough I put DA in the password, but now I got to choose what I am. So, dentist, no. If I had a do-over, yes. Dental hygienist, a lot of respect for those ladies. They work hard scraping that tartar off, but nope, I am a dental assistant. Okay, I understand, and I'm proud to be a dental assistant, by the way. Okay, I understand that checking this box constitutes a legal signature confirming that I acknowledge the truthfulness of my identity, and the individual mentioned above is in fact the one taking this exam. Oh, yeah, unfortunately it is me. The profession you have selected is dental assistant. Please confirm you have selected your representative profession before beginning your jurisprudence exam. Next. Okay, so each patient should have an opportunity to participate in decisions involving their health care. This statement is rule, you gotta know rules, 0460-01-.16. Yep, that's a point. I want to make sure there's nothing on my screen. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and say true. I don't have my textbook with me. We're just going to go ahead and go through this. That is correct. Oh, so it lets you know if it's right. That is correct. This statement is true. Each patient should have the opportunity to participate in decisions involving their health care. That is Rule 0460-01-16. Click. Next question. To practice as a dental assistant beyond the scope of practical dental assistant, a person must possess a lawfully issued registration from the Tennessee Board of Dentistry. This statement is Rule 0460-04-02. True. I mean, just common sense. To practice as a dental assistant, you got to be issued a license through the Tennessee. Although technically dentists can hire you and train you. That is correct. This statement is true. To practice as a dental assistant beyond the scope of practical dental assistant, a person must possess a lawfully issued registration from the Tennessee Board of Dentistry, Rule 0460-04-02. Okay, I got 2 right so far. Did I jinx myself? Anyone submitting a renewal form, reinstatement / reactivation application or letter which is found to be untrue may be subject to disciplinary action. This statement is Rule 0460-02-083. And there's a couple more. Let's see here. Let me reread this for myself now. Anyone submitting a renewal form, reinstatement, or a letter which is found to be untrue may be so. Of course. If you're lying, you're gonna get in trouble, which is something we have to talk about the news next video. Okay. That is correct. Yes. I'm 3 closer to getting this done. That is correct. The statement is true. You have to be honest. Each patient should be provided information concerning their diagnosis, evaluation, treatment option, and progress. This statement is true. That is correct. Patient has to be a part of their treatment plan. You can't just dictate what they're going to do. You know, if any doctors are watching or assistants, you can't push just the most expensive one. They got to have a say in it. Members of the Board of Dentistry are appointed by Tennessee Dental Association, Senate, Governor, Local Dental Society. Members of the Board of Dentistry are appointed by no, it's a society. I'm gonna go with A. Oh, I got that wrong. Okay, next. Should have my book out. Instructors know a lot, but they don't know everything, okay? So don't judge. And I'm doing this for you, remember? Okay. An online cardiopulmonary rescue CPR automated external defibrillator course may be used to fulfill the license requirements. Yes, you have to have that. Save a life. I'm going with it. Go with it. Should have went live. I'm too nervous to go live, though. That is incorrect. Oh, my God. All right. Let me go again. Oh, I'm getting nervous here, guys. A registered dental assistant who has a nitrous oxide certification is permitted to monitor under general supervision of a dentist, is allowed to monitor 2 patients at a time, must remain in the room with the patient at all times, all of the above. Okay, let's think about this. Now I'm getting no more wrong. Okay, I know they can do it they permit to monitor under the dentist. That's the only one I think I feel is right. Is allowed to monitor 2. No, you can't monitor 2 if you're going to choose must remain in the room with the patient at all times. Well, you can't be in 2 rooms at once, so we're going to go with A. What? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, I'm about to pause this video and get a book. Okay, if anything, I'll take it again and record it some more. The continued education cycle starts January 1st of the odd number years and the ends of December 31st of the subsequent even number year. This statement is true. I'm going to say true. Odd number year ends on December 1st. Okay, I guessed it that one, guys. And that is true. So, this statement is true. The continued education cycle starts January 1st of the odd number year and ends on December 31st of the subsequent even number year. That's making me thirsty. Hang on, guys. All right, I hope you're taking notes, so when you take yours, you'll have some of them. Hey, it's not a pass or fail, so I'm sharing. Let's see here. But yeah, you gotta get 25 right. Okay. If a registered dental assistant allows their registration to expire, the radiology certification also expires. This statement is true. See, when I lived in Ohio, I had just my radiology license. I didn't need to be RDA or CDA unless I chose to teach it. But then in Tennessee, no one knew what was CDA. They always knew it as a RDA. So let's see here. Laws are different in each state. If anybody takes theirs, excuse me, I got it right. If anybody takes theirs, then we'll know. If there's anything different, let us know under the comments. All right, that is true. If the Board of Dentistry finds a licensed guilty of a willful and knowing violations of the Dental Practice Act, neither directly detrimental to the patient or public, nor directly impact their care, but have only indirect relationship to the patient care or the public. How am I supposed to know this? I'm going to pause it for a second. All right, so I went and I got my dental instructor textbooks just to see if there's a chapter in it. And believe it or not, let me show you guys. If you use this book, which most schools do, okay, it's chapter 3, dental ethics and law. If you use modern dental assisting, this one, it's also chapter 3. And then this one, let me get the page real quick. Thought I had it open. This one's chapter 4, which is modern dental assisting. All right. So at least you know the chapters to get your book open to. Let's continue on. If the Board of Dentistry finds a license guilty of a willful wrong violation directly, okay, civil penalty in the amount of no less than $500, not more than $1,000. Type B, civil penalty in the amount of no less than $100, not more than $500. Type C, civil penalty is the amount no less than $50. Not more than $100. That's not in that book. And the Board of Dentistry finds the licensee guilty of willful and knowledge violation. They know they done wrong. I'm just going to go ahead and go with the top one because it's about money anyway. So let's see if we're right. I chose no less than 500, not more than 1,000 per occurrence. And that's wrong, so don't choose that one. Oh, Lord, am I going to fail this? Okay, let's see here. Certification in dental radiology is only valid as long as the registered dental assistant has a current registration. If the registration expires or is retired, the certification is also considered expired or retired. Let's see. May not expose dental radiographs until the registration is reinstated or reactivated. The statement is either true or false. Okay, so let me read it for myself. Certification in dental radiology is only valid as long as the registered dentist has a current registration. Of course, if the registration expires or is retired, certification is supposed to expire or retire. True. Let's go with true. That is correct. Okay. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to have to pause the video, guys. Working on something for you guys. Okay, so next one. I got 7 right. As a registered dental assistant whose registration has been retired, may re-enter active practice by doing which of the following? Has been retired, may re-enter active practice. Okay, submit a written request for reactivation to the board administration office. Pay the registration renewal fee and the state regulatory fee as provided by the board administrative office. C. Comply with the continuing education provisions provided in the rules governing the practice of a dental assistant, which are applicable to reactivation of retired registration. Or D, all of the above. Okay, submit it. I say you shouldn't submit it. Pay the fees. Yes. Comply with the education. Yeah, you have to do all of it. I'm telling you, it's a lot of work to reinstate. So here we go. I'm going to go with all of the above. That is correct. All right, next one. Suspension is formally disciplinary action, which suspends a licensee or registrant's right to practice for a fixed time is reportable On a licensee's profile, this statement is true or false. So if someone's suspended, is a formal disciplinary action to show that. I'm going to say true. There we go. It is correct. Okay, moving on. I got 9 right so far. And up here, if I wanted to stop, save, and continue later. It's frozen. Each patient has the right to refuse any diagnostic procedure or treatment and be advised of the consequences of the refusal. Well, yeah, that's true. But remember, and a lot of people don't do this, if you recommend endodontic treatment or x-rays, you have to have them sign the refusal form that they don't want the treatment. We just have to explain that, they can't diagnose unless they have all the information that they need before them, these dentists, because we can't diagnose as dental assistants. So let's go with true. That is correct. All right, let's go to the next one. Which of the following individuals will be eligible to enroll in a Tennessee Board-approved dental radiology certification course? A practical dental assistant, a registered dental assistant, both of the above, none of the above. Which of the following individual will be eligible to enroll into a dental radiology certification course? You need to be registered. I tell my students all the time, get your RDA, then take your x-rays. Let's see if that is correct. All right. So we know I've been teaching right. Okay, let's continue on. If a license is revoked, then the license may petition for reinstatement or reapplication after Rule 0460-01-06 in parentheses 1. A minimum of 1 year after revocation of the time deemed by the board at the time of revocation. Certain conditions are met that were set forth by the board. Appearance before the Board of Dentistry at a scheduling meeting, all of the above. If a license is revoked, then the license may petition for reinstatement or reapplication after a minimum of 1 year after it's been revoked, or the time deemed by the board. I'm thinking by the time deemed at the board, so that's still an A. Certain conditions are met that were set forth by the board. I'm sure they're going to tell you what you need to do. And I'm sure you have to appear before the board. So I'm going to say D, all of the above. It's very important to know the laws. It's kind of, the more I do this, the more I think it's a good thing. Be less laws being broken. Hour for hour continuing education credits are granted for a Tennessee board-approved cardiopulmonary resuscitation, CPR, basically, recertification training class. This statement is true. Yes, you have to have CPR to renew. That is a must. And that is correct. Oh, we're getting there. We got 13 right. Dental assistants may treat patients under general supervision. This statement is true. Yes, absolutely. What? Let me reread that. This statement is false. Dental assistants may practice as authorized only in the office and under direct supervision of a licensed dentist. Okay, I should have known better. I'm just recording in front of the camera. But let's get that right. This is incorrect. This statement is false. Under direct supervision of a dentist, not do treatment. All right, that sucks. When performing or assisting in the performance of any intraoral dental procedure in which blood or saliva contact is imminent, the Center for Disease Control recommends the use of gloves, masks, eye protections, eye shield, all of the above. Okay, let's go with all of the above. And I redeemed myself, thank goodness. You know, technically, I've had a lot of dentists have me do things that were not supposed to do, and I no longer work for them for that reason. So, but you will be asked to be doing things that are not your right to do, so make sure, you use your call on that one. But I figure they're getting paid to, you guys, if you're watching, you guys get paid the money, so you have to do your part. If you want your assistance, I'm getting sidetracked off this test because I don't want to do it. But if you want your assistants to go ahead and do more, then pay for more education for them, because dental assistants do need a pay increase in today's times. I'm just going to throw that out there, especially if we all have to do this stuff. All right. All right. Moving on. I'm having so much fun. If you fail to meet continuing education requirements because of extenuating circumstances, you may submit a written request to the board for a waiver. I would say that's true. I'm sure they're understanding. Totally guessing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. If the Board of Dentistry finds a licensee guilty of willful and knowing violation of the Dental Practice Act to the extent that there is or likely to be imminent substantially threat to the health, safety, welfare of an individual patient or the public, then the board can access a Type A civil penalty in the amount no less than, all these are the amounts of thing, 500, not more than 100 per occurrence. Type B civil penalty in the amount no less than 100, not more than 500. Type C, penalty in the amount no less than 50, not more than 100 per occurrence. The board then finds license as a willful and knowing violation of the Dental Practice Act to the extent that there is or likely to be imminent substantive threat to the health. I would say it's a lot. Once again, I don't know. I could look it up on that other page, but I don't want to. Here we go. I gotta take it again. I'll take it again. Oh, I got it right. Thank goodness. This is so much fun, guys. This is correct. If the Board of Dentistry finds a licensee guilty of willful and knowing violation of the Dental Practice Act to the extent that there is or likely, speaking of please take the time right now and give me a thumbs up. Make sure you share this video with people who are going to have to take this exam. It does help me at some point. It will help me. Right now, I'm just trying to keep increasing, okay? My time here. So let's see here. Substantial threat to the health. So we got that right. Moving forward. Trying to do 3 things at one time, multitasking, just like a dental assistant, right? Okay. I once went to a staff, I'm stalling again. I once went to a staff meeting at this one office, and they said that if you multitask, you're actually slowing down, but I just can't see that in the dentist office. We need to. All right, continue. This is number 22 for me. The board may grant a waiver of the need to attend and complete the required hours of continuing education and or require CPR training in certain instances. This statement is true. I say they have a right to do what they want. Okay, it's the government. Oh, got it right. Moving forward. 17. Okay. Registered dental assistant who has received additional board approved training may, under direct supervision of a licensing dentist, perform which of the following procedures? If all the requirements of the rule regulating that procedure are met. Rule 0460-04-08 parentheses 2. Corona polishing, monitor nitrous oxide, applications of sealants, and exposure radiographs. I will say E, all of the above, because I have all those. If you don't have all those, make sure you're checking with your school. All right, guys, that is correct. Registered dental assistants who have received additional board-approved training may, under direct supervision of a licensed dentist, perform all the following procedures if all the requirements of the rule regulating that procedure are met. Corona polishing, monitoring nitrous, application of sealants, and exposure radiographs. I miss doing sealants. I just teach it every now and then right now. So, a lawful, licensed, and duly registered dentist may delegate which of the following procedures to a registered dental assistant who has received adequate training and for which the dentist exercises direct supervision and full responsibility, except those procedures which require professional judgment and a skill of a dentist as defined in the Dental Practice Act or rule of the board, except those clinical procedures which are primarily concerned with the practice dentistry or dental hygiene, except those procedures that are allocated by the Dental Practice Act or rule board specifically and solely to the license of the dentist or licensed dental hygienist. D, all the above. All right, I definitely got to read this one for myself. Lawful license or duly registered dentist. A dentist, I talked about, may delegate which of the following procedures to a registered dental assistant who has received training in dental direct supervisor, fully responsible. Except those procedures require professional judgment and skill of a dentist, as defined. I would say A. Oh, almost time to get my daughter off the bus, so I will have to pause this. Except those clinical procedures which are primarily concerned with the practice of dentistry and dental hygiene. Except those procedures that are allocated by the number. I'm going to go with all above. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see here. Oh, I'm right. Yay. Okay. A lawfully licensed and duly registered dentist may delegate all the following procedures to a registered dental assistant who has received adequate training and for which the dentist exercises direct supervision and full responsibility. So I guess the dentists were okay in the past then if they allow me to do certain things and the doctor said it was okay and they took the fall for it. Except there's too much work though. Except those procedures which require professional judgment and skill of a dentist. Professional judgment. There was one that, yeah. Okay. Although I did a good job for that patient. It's just, yeah. Let's see here. Dental hygiene, except those procedures that are allocated by the Dental Practice Act rules, boarded specifically and solely to licensed dentists. This is Rule 0460-04-.08. I worked for a general dentist once, and he had me do everything, with braces. He was allowed to do ortho, but he entrusted me to do everything. And I did it and he checked it, but it makes sense because he took responsibility for it. But, guys, I got to stick with this because I want to talk about the news so bad. So hang on a second. Okay, and today is Tuesday, so therefore I get my daughter a little bit later for me. She has club after school, so this works out for everybody. All right, here we go. Probation is a formal disciplinary action which places the license or registrant under close scrutiny for a fixed period of time. This action may be combined with conditions which must be met before probation is lifted. Yes, I would say if you get in trouble, you have to get, just like a child gets disciplined. That is correct. The statement is true. Probation is a formal disciplinary action which places the licensee or registrant under close scrutiny for a fixed period of time. This action may combine with conditions which must be met before probation is lifted. Current score is 20. I need 5 more. I really do hope this helps you guys. I know it's nerve-wracking getting started in the field, or if you're just busy working in an office already and you have to sit and take this exam. Please share it with your fellow coworkers. Next. A licensed dental hygienist may serve as a chairside assistant. This statement is true. Oh, I have so much to say about this topic. But I'm just going to go ahead and answer it. I've met all the hygienists I've worked with. Yeah, I can't. I gotta talk about it. I've worked with, because I want more teamwork out there for everybody, but I've worked for some hygienists that felt like, you know, they didn't have to chip in, and that's not fair. Um, it's just not fair. But then I've worked with ones that will be a go-getter and help out, and what a difference that is. But we also have to understand as dental assistants that dental hygienists, they do have to scrape and clean and polish and those tools constantly all day long, back to back to back, where we might have some free time. So I don't want to get a whole debate going. Let me just answer this question. Just teamwork. Teamwork is so important. And it's correct. All right. Going forward, I had to wake up a little bit. This is boring. All right. Under direct supervision of the dentist, a registered dental assistant can irrigate and dry socket and place a socket dressing. Yes. Direct supervision. I would say yes. Because let's think about this. The permanent tooth is gone, right? And it's a dry socket, so it's just open. And I've done this many a time, so let's see if I've done correctly. I like the dry socket paste smell. I missed that. That is correct. Yay! 22. Woo-hoo! 22. We're getting closer. All right, losing it here. Hang on a second. All righty. Moving forward. Surgical or exam gloves can be washed and reused in between patients. Thank God this question is so simple. Believe it or not, false. Calm down, Teresa. Don't choose the wrong answer where you know the right. Surgical exam gloves can be washed or reused in between patients. No, never, never answer the front office phone with your gloves on. I saw that when I was going for an interview at an office once. Don't do that. Next. That's correct. Please let me know if you guys like this video. Okay, here we go again. A registered dental assistant with a sealant application certification may only place sealants under the direct supervision of a licensed dentist. I would say I should know this. I would say everything you have to do with supervision. That is correct. I do know it. When in doubt, don't doubt yourself. All right, moving on. 30. Blank is the continuous presence of a supervising dentist. Here we go with that supervising dentist again. A lot of dentists have probably gotten in trouble for this. Stay focused. Within the physical confines of the dental office, when their licensed or registered employees perform lawfully assigned duties and function. Direct supervision is the continuous presence of a supervising dentist within the physical confines. Indirect supervision is the continuous presence of the supervising dentist within the physical confines of the dental office. Didn't say the dental treatment room, it's the dental office. When their licensed or registered employees perform lawfully assigned duties and functions. General supervision. Indirect. Oh, I feel like it's indirect. I don't have my answer key in front of me. Oh, I just knew it in my gut. All right. Oh, I should have known that. Oh, Lord. Yeah, you'll be taking it. But see, I made this for you so you can fly through it. That is incorrect. Direct supervision is the continuous presence, of the. But see, I want to debate that so bad because it's not in the treatment room. It's just within the office, but that's direct supervision. I overthink it. So, all right, moving on. I need one more. You hear the agony. I hate when I get one wrong. Let's see here. For a registered dental assistant to renew their license, they must complete blank hours every 2 years, of which hours of the required hours should pertain a chemical dependency and completion of the online Jurisprudence and ethics exam. What's 20-2, 24-2, 20-3? For a registered dental assistant to renew their license, they must comply 20 hours every 2 years, of which, 24. 12 each year. I should know that because I have that video on auditing. So I'm old. Let's just put it that way. Alzheimer's kicking in. But no, let's break it down. So for a registered dental assistant to renew their license, they must comply 20 hours every 2 years. Divided in 2, it's 12 and 12. So it's going to be 24. And then I already know it's 2 hours of chemical dependency. So the answer is going to be B. That is correct. For a registered dental assistant to renew other license, they must comply 24 hours every 2 years, of which 2 hours of the required hours should pertain to chemical dependency and completion of the online jurisprudence and ethics exam. And look, current score 25. I got my 25 right, so I wonder what's going to happen next. Well, once you hit the 25 correctly, congratulations, you have successfully completed the State of Tennessee Dental Jurisprudence exam. This serves as the only confirmation you will receive regarding completion of the exam. Please print this page for your records if you need confirmation of completion. Please follow the instructions below the future steps. Dental license renewal. Update your license information and to renew your license or register, please click here. Dental initial applicants, please allow the board dentistry to review your application to ensure your dental license or registration. All required documents must be received before your application will be reviewed for approval. Okay, so this is when you're first starting off right out of school, okay? You got to get all that approval first to see. Dental license reinstatement. License needs to submit an application to the board to be reinstated, and you can click right there. So it's all listed right here. Notice to all healthcare electronic notice option. January 1st, 2013, a new law, public chapter 952, became effective, requiring all Tennessee health professional boards to provide electronic notices to healthcare professionals they license. To see more, click here. So, guys, I'm not going to keep you any longer. That is it for this exam. And remember, each state is probably doing this, so you'll have to check what your state and Jurisprudence exam is. Let me know if it's called the same thing, so I can help other dental assistants around the world. That's my goal to do in my later years, is just to keep helping people. Um, and please help me by sharing this, okay? Don't judge me for the ones I got wrong. We all beat ourselves up over any type of exam, even your instructor. I'm just putting my stuff out there to be raw and real with you guys so you guys can be successful in this career. And for any dentists who are watching this, now you know what to do. And if you like to sponsor me, I have an email address, links are below. It will help. So, guys, my next video I'm coming up with is going to be about the reflection of the news for 2019. There was a lot in dentistry. There's still one that I haven't discussed yet. And then another thing is I'm going to, while we're in the mood for this, at least I am, kind of, sort of, but do CEs and show you how to start getting your free CEs online if you do not know how to do that. I just want to say that I hope everybody's doing great out there. I hope everybody's being kind to one another. And I just appreciate all the love and everything that I've been getting from comments that people have been sending to me. It feels good to know that I'm helping other people. It's what we're supposed to be doing while we're here on Earth. So anyway, guys, please like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Bye. I'm going to take